Yo, what is up, guys? It's Pedro here. So some more cuts. The Washington Commanders have released Khaleke, Hudson, and a few other players. So we're going to talk about that in today's video. Make sure you guys subscribe if you guys are new and turn on those notifications so you don't miss any of these cut videos. So let's start off with Khaleke Hudson. So not a huge surprise, but I had him on the roster over Milo Eifler. A lot of people had Milo Eifler over Khaleke Hudson. So I don't know. I think Khaleke Hudson has a little bit more potential, but, they did not agree with that. So they're going to be releasing him. I'm sure if they can get him back on the practice squad, he will be one of the top players on the practice squad, a guy that gets called up on game day occasionally. But this is a position where they have no depth. Their linebacker room, in my opinion, is terrible. Cole Holcomb's good. We'll see about Jamin Davis. Looks like he's improved, but the question is how much. And then you got David Mayo. Who knows after that? Milo Eifler maybe. Hopefully they sign some other linebackers, because linebackers on this team, besides maybe the first two, they're not it. So let's hope they can get someone else. And John Com right here says, with Khaleke Hudson out per Ben Standig and Sam Fortier, Washington will need to look. Will need to keep looking to fortify linebacker. What would have been true regardless was another thin position entering camp. Signed Nathan Gary, then he got hurt. The initial 53-man roster will be a fluid one for about a week. So yeah, just because they start off with 4 linebackers doesn't mean they'll keep 4 linebackers. And who knows, maybe they'll keep, I doubt it, but maybe they'll keep 3 linebackers and then just sign a couple off the streets. Last year they kept 4, and then I think signed at least 1 more, maybe 2 more. They added David Mayo and maybe one of the special teams guys. So yeah, this is definitely a fluid position, and we'll talk about Khaleke Hudson in a bit. Let's go over some of the other cuts. So they released Nolan Laufenberg, and he's another guy that could make the practice squad. That's what they're saying, probably from the agent, but still, could make the practice squad. You always need offensive linemen on the practice squad. Then you got 2 more, Farad Gardner and Trey Walker, both guys that were undrafted free agents. Trey Walker, remember, retired this offseason, so he's a guy. I think a lot of these guys will make the practice squad. I think these guys, though, will probably make it just because they were, undrafted free agents this year, and they've got a little bit of potential. They're younger guys versus guys that were undrafted free agents, but 4 years ago, I think Tom Pelissero tweeted out that the Commanders want to bring back Farad Gardner. I didn't see anything about Trey Walker, but he's a guy that I think will probably be back on the team as well, on the practice squad, because they need linebacker depth. So I think they'll keep a couple on the practice squad for sure. So that might be Khaleke Hudson and Trey Walker, or some other guys that they have on the team for sure. But so far, no major surprise. Like last year, they released Jimmy Moreland, that was a big surprise. Almost everyone had him as almost a roster lock. AGG, wasn't it was still more of a surprise than any of the cuts we've made so far. Only kind of somewhat surprising cuts are Danny Johnson and Khaleke Hudson, but that's it. And Khaleke Hudson really I think he showed some flashes in his rookie year, but he never built on that, never showed a ton of more flashes after that rookie year, and kind of has just plateaued. So, yeah, didn't really work out with him. 5th round pick from 2020. And yeah, they're going to definitely need to add another linebacker to this team, because it's not looking good. I would try to add 2, and then maybe if you add 2, you can keep 5, and you can just release either David Mayo or Milo Eifler. Probably Milo Eifler, though. So that is it for today's video. Again, turn those noties on, because I'm going to continue to post these videos. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace.